In this episode, we will explore how to describe the conditions under which the assessment tasks are expected to be completed. First, we must recognize that there are various conditions under which these tasks can be completed. Some may be as unspecific as anywhere, anytime, with any resources available. More common conditions are more specific, for example, in controlled environments, supervised by an instructor, and with access to no resources but what the learner can remember. Most conditions fall somewhere in between, being so open and so controlled. What is appropriate is up to you as you design the learning assessment. Factors that can help you determine what is appropriate will come from the types of the learners you are designing for and the purpose of the course. One common set of conditions for performing assessment tasks is related to the physical environment that the task will be completed in. For example, outside versus inside, in the rain, in the dark, on dry land versus in the water, and so on. Other more common conditions relate to the resources that can be accessed and employed by the learner completing a task. For example, can they use a book, a computer, the internet, or even other people, either from in or outside of the course? No matter if there is only one or several conditions that are determined to be acceptable or expected to be used in the performance of the assessment task, it is very important that these conditions are documented and clearly communicated to the learners. Review the assessment tasks of this module and consider what the conditions of completing them are or should be. One final check that you should do at this point is to review the conditions of performance for your assessment tasks and consider if they are appropriate and make sense to you and the learners. In summary, the 4 principles that you should remember and be able to employ from this presentation are: 1. Learning assessments are defined by the conditions under which the task is expected to be completed, even though they may not be stated. 2. In what kind of environment and with what resources are the most commonly specified conditions for the completion of assessment tasks. 3. Common environments that tasks may be completed include outdoors versus indoors, controlled versus the learner's choice. And finally, common resources that may be specified when completing an assessment task include open versus closed book, with the aid of other people, the internet, or a computing device.